Hey, Basic MTB here. It's been a while since I've posted. Real life has been crazy, but I promise I will get back to the budget bike build series as soon as possible. In the meantime, I have another 5-minute or less gear review. And this is the one and only Park Tool Allen key set. This seems to be the gold standard of bike tools, and I've been pretty much surviving entirely on my Crank Brothers M17, this guy here, and I've now built 3 bikes with just this tool, and this is the one that I bring with me when I ride. So while it is very capable, it is time for an upgrade. So let's take a look and see why this thing is so popular. Okay, at first glance, we have a bit of a mess in here. So before I jump into the review, let me throw a little side comment out here about packaging. There's two ends of the spectrum. There is the Apple iPhones, and they go to great lengths to make sure their packaging is absolutely exquisite. And I'm not saying that Park Tool should do that. Frankly, I think it's quite wasteful. But then there's the other end of the spectrum where the product is just thrown into a box with no care at all. And that's not good either. Credit where credit is due. I appreciate how environmentally friendly this packaging is. I think this is the only plastic in the whole thing. That's really great. Love it. However, if the manufacturer isn't going to take pride in their work by packaging it nicely, it kind of says a lot about the product. And let me give you a quick example of what I mean. Here's the knife I just used, and the way I hold it, the way I present it, imparts value in it. As you can see, I'm holding it carefully, deliberately, and that shows it is valuable and it is special. Whereas if I were to just throw it, that would basically show everyone that this knife doesn't matter. I don't care if it gets scratched or damaged. And so you can show a lot about your product by how you package it. And by packaging it nicely, it shows you took the time and the effort, and it shows that your product is special and it's worthy of extra care. So anyway, I know side rant doesn't really matter. Let's jump into the actual review. First, we have the wall mount. I've seen this a lot online. It looks nice. It's not for me. I don't like that the numbers go back and forth. Personally, I like my tools to be sequential. So I'm probably not going to use this. It seems well made. It's very, very solid. There's no flex. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. That's okay. The tools themselves. Ergonomics, they feel fantastic. I probably have a medium, maybe a medium small hand. I usually wear medium gloves. So this fits me really well. If you had really big hands, maybe you just get 3 fingers on it. That's still very comfortable. The plastic injection molding, basically there is a clamshell that comes over the L Allen key, and then they shoot plastic in through right here to make the handles. They did a really good job. There's no sharp edges or any burrs from the injection molding. That means the molds are in good shape and well maintained. The writing, while I wish it was some kind of maybe an ink or something on here, because they are kind of hard to read. You got to get just the right light to see what the numbers are. The letters or the numbers are printed on here very well. So that is nice. They definitely have some high quality moldings here. The tools themselves, it looks like they have a black oxide coating. This is not paint. Paint is bad because paint will chip off, as well as it adds a very minute amount of thickness to the tool, which can actually throw off the fitment when you go to use the tool. Whereas this black oxide coating, it doesn't change the dimensions of the tool, but yet it still gives you that rust and corrosion protection that you want. Given these were just thrown in a box, I don't see a whole lot of scratching. There's a little bit right here, a little scratch right here, but overall, this seems to be a fairly durable coating. Yeah, some more scratches right there, but none of the scratches went all the way through the coating. So that's good. It probably means it's a higher quality coating. I'm going to revisit these in a couple of months when I've had a chance to really use them and abuse them and see how tough they are and how good they are. So this slight bend, that's actually a good thing. So when you're talking about metal and tools and steel, you have this trade-off between hardness and durability. If the metal is too hard, it becomes brittle and it can shatter, kind of like glass. Glass is extremely hard, but it shatters very easily. You don't want that for tools. You want the right balance where it's hard enough that the tool isn't going to deform when you're using it, but it's also not too hard such that you're going to snap off the little ball on the end here, because where that the metal is cut out to make that ball end, that's definitely going to be the weak spot. And if that snaps, your tool is pretty much useless. Although, pretty sure Park Tool has a lifetime warranty on their tools. The handles themselves, I think they're solid. They sound solid. Let me get a flashlight. So I would expect to see some light coming through if these were hollow. So if you look inside the little hole right here, try and get a good shot. See how the light comes through that plastic where it's thinner? I don't see light coming through the rest of the handle, so I'm pretty sure these are solid, which is good. Which is a good thing. Shameless plug. I'm doing a cool series on taking a realistic approach to mountain biking on a budget. Basically, taking a Walmart bike and not wrecking the thing. There are plenty of people that do that already, but taking a realistic approach and seeing, how good is it out the box? What kind of changes should you make to it to make it more capable as you develop your skills? And if it's even worth getting a bike that cheap. So check that out. It's fun. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.